We have new voice lines for Optimus Prime and Sloane, and this really could paint a clearer image of what Sloane's been planning for the island. But first, Optimus Prime. If you go to Rumble Ruins, you can hear the new voice lines for Optimus Prime. There is actually more Optimus Prime voice lines, but I will tell you about them later in the video. So he goes near
There is grave danger on the horizon.
Now, this could be nothing but Donald Mustard changed his banner a few months ago, or maybe a month ago, to this. What are you trying to say, Donald?
Power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice.
So the 0 point at the moment in the files is petrified, and even before that it was dormant. But is the formidable enemies that Prime speaks of the last reality? And that's who my money would be on.
You must brave the unknown.
Optimus Prime saying the unknown here really grabbed my attention because this has kind of been said before by the Nothing. Optimus Prime says you must brave the unknown, while the Nothing says,
are you willing to give yourself to the unknown?
There may not be anything in this, but I think it's an interesting point to bring up.
The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here. Fight on and roll out.
I'm going to assume that Optimus Prime is talking about Fracture, and obviously the moments maybe before and after the Hell destroyed both islands. Now, if we are to count the deleted scene and what Amy and Powder said moments after Fracture,
These coordinates are wrong. We are far from home.
Home is gone.
maybe there is a few ways to interpret what Optimus Prime is saying here.
The power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice.
Now please bear with me, now this is of course just a theory, but there is some logic to it. This week we are introduced to Relic's cloak gauntlets that uses a new type of kinetic ore, reflective kinetic ore. And actually a few days ago I actually came across how Invisible Woman from the Fantastic Four actually uses her powers. She doesn't actually go invisible, but her skin becomes reflective of light so you can't actually see her. And maybe this does answer the biggest question: what happened to the bubble? It was suspected that the bubble was something to do with the loot, but what if the Jungle POI's stellar projector has been using reflective kinetic ore to hide the island from the last reality? Now I know the last reality has been on the island a couple times. While that might be the case, did they actually find it? The visitor left a sideways rift open that allowed Kevin to come through. Was that just by chance? It may have literally just stumbled across reality 0, and the second time, well, that was arguably Raz's fault. And even when the last reality were moments away from their ultimate prize, they just choked. It's like even though the mothership and the Cube Queen found the island, the rest of them haven't yet. Meaning possibly without this bubble, the last reality knows where 0 point is, because possibly it's no longer being hidden with the power of reflective kinetic ore. Meaning the power that used to flow through the island has faded, and formidable enemies have of course taken notice because they can now see where the 0 point has always been. So is the bubble a manifestation of the reflective kinetic ore? According to Prime, the answer we seek lies deep within the starless void that brought us here. And we know, at first there was nothing, and the burst of pure creation created the 0 point. Maybe that's what he's referring to? But if the stellar projector can project onto the 0 point and cloak it, that could be how Sloane saves us from the last reality. So moving on to Dr. Sloane, turns out her research into apparatus has been interrupted by the explorers, the luminaries.
My investigations into the apparatus have been interrupted by a small army of explorers. This could work to my benefit. I've made contact as a possible expert for their team.
Sloane then makes herself an expert, which she probably is, to be fair. She's very smart.
If I can convince them to excavate the site, I can get the apparatus working. The glyphs are the only clues I have for the intended use of the apparatus. It's not enough. Yet, the explorers are pushing on with excavation. I need to figure out how to power this thing.
So she's looking at glyphs, which is the writings, but it's not giving her enough. What I believe the excavations will eventually reveal these two walls, which are underneath rubble, and then it should become a lot clearer for Sloane to know what to do. Now, this other voice line from Optimus Prime. He acknowledges Sloane.
have been in contact with the one you call Sloane. And while she may be an unlikely ally, she alone knows the path forward.
Sloane has redeemable qualities. This is her redemption arc. Trust me. I'm really excited what's to come with the storyline this season. I mean, we have 25/11 next week, which should be the big summer update, and then I think Epic's going on holiday, so I hope that's got something in it. Oh my god, this is great. If you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's been your boy, Mr. Jailwire. Till next time, bye bye.